Hello student, welcome to Tanaji IAS Academy and I am here to teach you CSET section. Okay. You will get in live daily classes if you are subscribing our YouTube channel. Structure courses, live tests, quizzes, unlimited of stuff you are getting. है ना? Now my name is Sunil Kumar and I am having the experience of more than a 5 year and I taught more than 2 lakhs of student in this my journey. Now if I talk about these plus subscription courses, so we have 1 month courses, 3 months courses, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months and 36 months. According to your adaptability and your requirement, you can subscribe our plus subscription. So if you are getting if you are taking any of these subscription plan, we will give you the you can say books material by the courier, so it might be easy to read physically, है ना? Why reading PDF is not more efficient than the reading books. Now subscribe our Tanaji IAS Academy YouTube channel, so you will get the live updates, daily updates, or you can say live classes, notification, everything. Okay. Now today I am here to tell you something more deeper in that ratio and proportion. Okay, so the ratio and proportion is the most important part as per your examination, or you can say CSET examination or any of the government examination. Why it is important? Because it is having its own question, and the you can say there are sometimes they have the application based question. Okay, so you will get the 2 to 3 question in the segment. So let me discuss what can be the possible understanding in ratio. So if I talk about ratio, so ratio is what? If I said that A ratio B, generally the representation is this one. Now can I tell you more in this? Suppose I take that A is 60 and the B is my 80. If I want to denote these two in the ratio, so can I say that A ratio B is nothing 60 ratio 80? And the 60 ratio 80 is nothing that can be equal to 6 ratio 8. This is equal to 3 ratio 4. 3 ratio 4. Okay. And this 3 ratio 4, it means that A and B, they are in the ratio of 3 ratio 4. It means 60 and 30 having the ratio with each other is 3 ratio 4. A ratio B. Okay. The second understanding from here, suppose somebody has given that A ratio B is nothing that 4 ratio 5 for an example. I can treat this understanding as per A is equal to 4, B is equal to 5, A is equal to 4x, B is equal to 5x, A can be is equal to 40, B can be is equal to 50. I can take it also that A is equal to 400, B is equal to 500. Depending on our concept requirement or our question requirement, any of these understanding I can take and I can assume to find out the solution of different question. Sometimes students required X for X pattern, sometimes they use this one, sometimes they can be used this also, any of this number, but the number should be in the same ratio 4 ratio 5. Okay, now that another understanding is what my, suppose third one, if I said if A ratio B is nothing 2 ratio 5. For my certain concept, suppose I want to make this B as a 10. मुझे क्या करना है? B को क्या बनाना है? 10 बनाना है. So how I can make it? Sir, multiply this 2. It means I am willing to multiply this B means 5 with 2 due to my requirement, but I have to multiply this 2 also. सो दिस इज एन कॉन्सेप्ट कि अगर आपको एक नंबर में न मल्टीप्लाई करना है तो हमें दूसरे में भी नंबर में मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस कैन बी रिटन एज अ 4 ratio 10. आई कांट राइट दिस एज अ 2 ratio 10. नो, दैट ratio will be changed. So whatever the number I can write, but the ratio should remains the change. If I am multiplying with any of the number, one number, so I have to multiply another number also with the same digit, है ना? Same हमारा expect से करना है. Now the next understanding is what my, suppose the question number first, sometime they ask, suppose I ask that A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5, and this B ratio C is nothing 5 ratio 3 for an example. And I have asked you that A ratio B ratio C, and I also asked you what is the value of A ratio C, okay, in this segment. Now understood the solution for this. This is one of the easiest question, but every time you will not get this type of segment. But let me know, let me tell you what is that application of this in the examination type. So this is a B ratio C and this will be a 5 ratio 3. See, this B is common in the segment and this 5 is common. B का क्या है, दोनों तरफ B का सेम कॉमन है और इधर B का वैल्यू क्या है आपका कॉमन है. So this B is same and this value of B is also same, so I do not need to do anything in this one. So this is A ratio B ratio C is nothing 4 ratio 5 ratio 3. This A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5 ratio 3. So this is A is my 4, B is my 5 and C is my 3. This same segment I need to write it. Okay, if I want to find out this A ratio C, so what is the value of A? That is 4. What is the value of C? That is 3. So I am getting this 4 ratio 3. But there is a changes if I change the number. For example, if I change this number like this. Suppose I said that if A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5 and this B ratio C is nothing 3 ratio 2. What happened when this changes? Suppose I want to find out this A ratio B ratio C and this is A ratio C. Okay, I will tell you two method, or you can say more than two method right now, but I will suggest you to attempt, or you can say to solve this only doing that one of the method, and all the three are you can say good one. Now let me solve this question for you now, okay, then you can get it. Suppose I solve this A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5 and this B ratio C is nothing 3 ratio 2. Now see, this B is common, but these B value is not same. So what I need to do? I need to make it same. मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? इनकी वैल्यू सेम करनी पड़ेगी, है ना? So how we can do this? Can I multiply with 3 here? If I am multiplying 3 here, I have to multiply 3 here. Can I multiply 5 here? If I am multiplying 5 here, I have to multiply with 5 here. So can I write this A ratio B is nothing 12 ratio 15 and this is B ratio C is nothing 15 ratio 10. See, this B is same and this 15 is same. Previous type question becomes, so this is what my A ratio B ratio C is equal to 12 ratio 15 ratio 10. But this is not the method that I want to tell you, but this is one of the method that I generally told to student every time whenever I am teaching this segment. What is the second understanding? Okay, so can I write this A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5? I am just solving this question with the help of the second method. So this is a B ratio C is nothing 3 ratio 2. So I am writing this A ratio B ratio C. Can I multiply with this 12? Can I multiply with this? This is 15. Can I multiply this? The 10. So I am getting again the same segment, this 12, 15 and 10. So this is 4 ratio 3, 5 ratio 2. So मैंने इसको 4 और 3 को multiply किया, cross multiply किया, then this pattern. But these two are not always applicable. That is the problem in this you can say segment. These understanding or concept, they are not always applicable. So always means they are applicable in A, B and B, C. मतलब 3 number तक या 3 ratio तक आपका ये valid है. But out of if there are 4 number या 5, then it is not valid. So which one is valid? Let me tell you. So this is the most valid type structure that generally we can use it. So this is called as a A ratio B. Same I need to write in this. See, A ratio B. Below B I have to write a common number. ठीक है, अगर मेरे पास इन दोनों में C common होता तो मैं C लिखता. तो ये क्या है? A B and B C. Similarly I have to write the same, that 4 ratio 5 and this is 3 ratio 2. तो ये क्या हो गया मेरे पास में? 4 ratio 5 हो गया और ये क्या हो गया मेरे पास में? 3 ratio 2. So I have this vacant cell. Sir, how I can fill this? See, whatever the number nearest to it, just fill out this one. This is 5, this is 3 Okay, this 5 and it is 3. So can I multiply with this? 12, 15 and 10. 12, 15 and 10. So can I say this is nothing A ratio B ratio C? And I generally suggest learn this one, please. If you are not you can say able to get it, I'm just you can say revising this, so please understand A ratio B, B ratio C, B और B के नीचे हमें B लिखना है. I have to write similarly these number 3, 4, 5 and 3, 2 है ना. Now I need to try to analyze कि which one is my vacant cell. Whatever the number of vacant cell, I have to write the nearest number. जो भी नंबर पास में होगा वो नंबर हमें लिखना है. जैसे यहाँ पे 3 है तो मैंने 3 लिखा. Can I if I multiply this, if I multiply this, if I multiply this, I get the same thing. Okay. Now this is valid for all type of numbers, whatever the number, whether they are the 4, 5, 6, understanding, whatever it is. Okay. But these are the we can say they have the restriction till here only. Now see this A ratio C. See, if I want to find out this A ratio C from here, I can easily find out the 12 ratio 10 and this is 6 ratio 5. Okay, 12 ratio 10, that is 6 ratio 5. But I am not you can say want to find out in this way. I want to find out कि suppose अगर किसी ने मुझसे ये A ratio B ratio C वाला क्वेश्चन ही नहीं पूछा, उसने क्या बोला मुझे, उसने बोला कि that A ratio B is equal to 4 ratio 5 and this B ratio C is nothing 3 ratio 2 and find A ratio C. Then I have to calculate this A ratio C? No. So I am not calculating in this case A ratio C. So what I need to calculate in this one? I need to calculate what A ratio C is nothing A upon C. And this A upon C is equivalent to A upon B into B upon C. Please understand this. A upon C is nothing A upon B into B upon C. I have this A upon B value, that is 4 upon 5 into I have this value as a 3 by 2. So can I divide by this 2? So I got the same value 6 by 5. So can I say this value is a 6 ratio 5? Similarly, I am getting from here also. Similarly, if I want to find out, get from here also. So please understand this pattern and this pattern. This is sufficient. If you want to, you can say make your concept more clear, then this much is sufficient for you. Okay, I will discuss some questions as well. I will come with some question, but before that question, let me tell you some more deeper in that one. Okay. Now, suppose I ask you one question, please try this on, that A ratio B is nothing 3 ratio 2, this B ratio C is nothing 4 ratio 5 and C ratio D is nothing 3 ratio 1. If I ask you this one, so this pattern become change है ना, वो जो pattern थे वो सारे change हो जाएंगे, लेकिन this matrix method will be always, this vacant cell method is always work. Suppose I want from here that A ratio B ratio C ratio D. How I can find out? Do it. Sir, AB, BC, CD. I have to write similarly number that 3 ratio 2, 4 ratio 5 and 3 ratio 1. Can I say? Now what I need to do? These are some vacant cell here and some vacant cell here. So see, मेरा नंबर ये मेरा 3 है, so I have to write 3 here, I have to write 3 here. If this number is 4, I have to write 4 here. If this number is 5, I have to write 5 here. And this number is 2, that's why I have to write 2 here and 2 here. Just do it. Multiply 3, 4, 12, 12, 3 is a 36 ratio 24 ratio 30 ratio 10. Okay. So can I take 2 again common? Can I say this is nothing A ratio B ratio C ratio D? Can I take 2 common? So this is 18, this is how much 12, this is how much 15 and this is how much 5. So this is the correct ratio of this A ratio B ratio C ratio D. This is what my answer. Suppose I ask you one more question. Yes, next question. Suppose I ask you if A ratio B is nothing 4 ratio 5 and B ratio C is nothing that is 3 ratio 2 and C ratio D is nothing 1 ratio 3 for an example, and I want to find out only A ratio D. Just find out A ratio. Do not find out A ratio, B ratio, C ratio, D. Then find out A ratio D. Just directly you have to find out A ratio B. I told you what you need to do. A ratio D is nothing A upon D. That is equivalent to A upon B. That is B upon C into C upon D. I have these all values. I have these all values. So this is nothing 4 by 5 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 3. Is it okay? So can I say this 3 is cancelled with this 3, this 2 is cancelled with this 2, so can I say this is nothing 2 by 5, so can I say this is nothing 2 ratio 5, okay? So this is much easier than this one. So most of the time we require this understanding also, so please do not waste your time to find out completely A ratio, B ratio, C ratio, D, then find out A ratio D. You can directly find out that A ratio D as well, okay? So this much of the stuff that you want to initialize, understand, or you can say otherwise I think I cannot help out while attempting the question of ratio and proportion, okay? Now there is one more understanding that you need to keep in your mind. Now suppose I said if x by 2 is equal to pi by 3 is equal to z by 4, then find x ratio by ratio z. For an example, this is the segment given to you. Now please understood, let me solve this question for you, then I will tell you the method to directly calculate. Now if suppose it is given x by 2, can I say pi by 3 and z by 4, these all are equal, can I take they are equal to k, can I assume it? Can I say this x by 2 is equal to k, pi by 3 is equal to k, and z by 4 is equal to k? Can I say this x is equal to 2k? मैंने multiply किया, pi is equal to 3k and z is equal to 4k. Okay? If I got this 2k, 3k, 4k, then can I say this is x ratio by ratio z are nothing? They are the 2k ratio 3k ratio 4k. Can I say this? If I am saying this one, it means this k is common. So can I cancel this? I get the 2 ratio 3 ratio 4. So this is the x ratio by ratio z. Now please see the question and the answer that I have calculated. There is some relation. Yes, it is a relation. Why? Because x value is 2, y value is 3 and z value is 4. Nothing else. So suppose the next time if I ask you if a upon 2 is equal to b upon you can say 3 is equal to c upon 5. So what is that a ratio b ratio c? What is a ratio b ratio c? That a ratio b ratio c are nothing 2 ratio 3 ratio 5. That these number that is written here. So please in the examination if you are getting this type of scenario, you are not going to calculate this whole process. You need to understand first in the classroom, then you can easily take it. Okay, the another example or you can say another understanding of this type of method or you can say this concept is the second type. This is the last concept that I want to tell you, then I will discuss the question. The 2x, if 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 4z, then find x ratio by ratio z. Then this is also that one segment that I need to get it. This 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 4z, then x ratio by ratio z is equal to this one. What is this, sir? How we can get it? Okay, just remember this 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 4z. I have to take an LCM of whatever these numbers given. This number, this number, this number. It means that LCM of 2, 3, 4. So what is the LCM of 2, 3, 4? 12. Just divide with the 12. Divide with 12. Divide with 12. So if I divide, this is 6, this is 4, and this is 3. So can I say this is x by 6 is equal to y by 4 is equal to z by 3? So by converting this in this segment, you can easily understand what are that a ratio by ratio z. Tell me if you have understood this segment. Can I say this is x 6 ratio 4 ratio 3? So that x ratio by ratio z in the segment is your 6 ratio 4 ratio 3. Got it? So I have told you the sufficient, the basic understanding of your related to your ratio and proportion. If you are comfortable in this all segments, so I think you might be comfortable in the questions as well. Now see, one method is left. I generally use the application of the prime number, but right now I'm not willing to tell you. I will tell you in the you can say next little after doing 1 and 2 क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, अभी हम एक दो क्वेश्चन करते हैं, उसके बाद फिर मैं वो कॉन्सेप्ट आपको बताऊंगा. ओके, नाउ दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज द ईजीएस्ट वन. ठीक है, दिस इज मोस्ट ईजीएस्ट वन. हाउ इट इज़ मोस्ट ईजीएस्ट वन? आई थिंक आप में से आ गया होगा कुछ लोगों का आंसर. I know this A is nothing 9 by 8 of B, and I have to calculate the 3 by 4 into B upon A. Can I find out B upon A from here? So can I say this A comes here and goes here, so this will be a 8 upon 9 is equal to B upon A. बताओ ज़रा, B upon A की वैल्यू 8 upon 9 होगी ना यहाँ से. So B upon A की वैल्यू अगर मैं रख दिया 3 by 4 into 8 by 9, so can I say this is 2 and this will be a 3. So that answer is what, my 2 by 3. So this answer is A. This is the most easiest type of question. Do not worried whether you can say easy or tough. Just start from basics to and tough. Okay. Now the next. Okay, this is one of the you can say generally asked question in examination. Exam में question generally पूछा जाता है. See, A ratio B is nothing 2 ratio 3, and I have to find out the 3A plus 4B upon 4A plus 5B. What is that answer of this question? Okay, suppose I told you na, depending on R segment I can take whatever the value of A and B. I can assume that A is equal to 2x also, I can assume A is equal to 2 also, and B is equal to 3x also. I can take as a B is equal to 3 also. Okay, whatever the number if you are using, you can solve with this. Suppose this 3A plus 4B upon 2A plus 5B. I'm using this. I'm using that A is my 2 and B is my 3. So what I'm doing, 3 into 2 plus 4 into 3 divided by 2 into 2 plus 4 into 5 into 3. What is this? This is 6 plus 12 divided by 4 plus 15. So I get as a 18. This is 3 into 2, that is 6. 4 into 3, that is 12, 18 divided by, and this is how much, 2 into 2, that is 4, and 5 into 3, that is 15. So this is how much, 19. Is there any problem in this question? 4B. Okay, sorry, this is I kept it wrong from here, sorry. So this is what my 3A plus 4B upon 4A plus 5B. I just kept it 2A है ना, इसलिए थोड़ा गलती हो गया था, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. 3 into the concept is same, 2 plus 4 into that is 3 divided by 4 into 2 plus 5 into 3. So this answer would be this is 18 upon 15 and 8, this is 23. So that answer is what, my 18 ratio 23. But if I change this question, please listen this and try to tell me that answer. Same question है, if A ratio B is 2 ratio 3, find 3A plus 4B upon 4A square plus 5B square. And please see the power of A, power of B, power of A, power means the degree of numerator and the degree of denominator. Degree means the power of the variable. Degree means the power of the variable. Numerator का अगर आपका degree same है, denominator का degree same है, then you can use this method, this 2 and 3. If the degree is not same, suppose देखो इस पे power 1 है, इस पे power 1 है, लेकिन इसकी power 2 है, इसकी power 2 है, it means I can't say that A is equal to 2 or B is equal to 2. Sorry, can't say. No, I cannot use that A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. Then the problem is, sir, what we will use? We need to use that A is equal to 2x and B is equal to 3x. So if I put here, so can I say that 3 into 2x plus 4 into 3x upon that 4 into 4x square plus 5 into that B is 9x square. ठीक है, if I add them it is become 18x upon, if I add them 16 x square plus 49 of x square. So can I say that 18x upon, if I add them, so it has become how much? 65 of x square. x square से x कट जाएगा, so that answer is 18 upon 65 of x. So it is depending on x. X means this value. I don't know what is the value of this x. Okay, so that answer of this question is my 18:65 x. Okay, so please be remember, if the degree of this is same, then only I can use this a and 2 and b in 3, otherwise I cannot use. Now attempt this question. I discuss this case first now. Type a ratio b ratio c. How I can find out? See what is given, a ratio b, and can I say b ratio c directly? A ratio b is also 2:3, and this b ratio c is also 2:3. This is vacant cell, I can write as a 3. This is vacant cell, I can write as a 2. So can I say this is 4, this is 6, and this is 9. So that a ratio, b ratio, c are nothing, that is 4:6:9. Okay, so I think this one is the easiest one. Now do this question for me, please attempt it. Okay, take a pause, attempt, then just see the solution. See, p ratio q is nothing 5:6, and this q ratio r is nothing 4:7. Can I write it similarly? और ITC ये तो p और q वाला है, मैं मल्टीप्लाई भी करके कर सकता हूँ, कैसे भी कर सकता हूँ, बट आई एम हैबिचुअल, और यू कैन से आई जस्ट सजेस्ट कि आप ऐसे करेंगे. सो दिस इज अ 6 एंड दिस इज 4. सो कैन आई मल्टीप्लाई? दिस इज p ratio q and this is q ratio r is nothing 20, 24, and this is 42. So what can be the answer? Can I take 2 common? So this is 10, this is 12, and this is 21. So can I say this p ratio q ratio r are nothing, they are the 10, 12, 21. This is the answer only. Okay, this is your practice type. Now this one, okay, solve it. A ratio c, if a ratio b is equal to 2:3, b ratio c is equal to 6:7, c ratio d is equal to 14:25, and d ratio e is equal to 1:2. So what is asking? It is asking that a ratio c. It means I do not need to find out a ratio, b ratio, c ratio, d ratio, e. I am just directly find out what? A ratio e. That is nothing, a upon b into b upon c into c upon d into d upon e. Can I multiply with these number? 2/3, 6/7, and 14/25, and 1/2. See, this 14 cancel with this 14, this 3 cancel with this 2, so this is nothing 4/25. So directly you will get as a D as my answer. Okay, now this is also a good one. What is given? That p ratio key is 5:4, and p value is this one, q value is this one. Then I need to find out that value of a ratio b. See, there are several understanding again. Okay, I am telling you one of these understanding what can be the possible way to solve it. Can I say this a plus b, I know that is p, that a minus b that is q, है ना, कर सकते हैं ना. अगर मैं यहाँ से a की वैल्यू निकाला तो 2a इज इक्वल टू p प्लस क्यू. इट का मतलब क्या है? a इज नथिंग p प्लस क्यू बाई 2, है ना, p प्लस क्यू बाई 2. एंड इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड आउट दैट a प्लस b इज इक्वल टू p, a माइनस b इज इक्वल टू q. इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड आउट b, सो कैन आई टेक अ सब्ट्रैक्शन? माइनस प्लस, माइनस का प्लस हो जाएगा, दिस इज माइनस. सो दिस 2b इज नथिंग p माइनस क्यू बाई 2, p minus q by 2. Now I have to take this ratio. So this is a ratio b are nothing. Can I take p plus q upon 2 ratio p minus q by 2? So p plus q by 2, so this is common because it cancels, so it is nothing, p plus q ratio p minus q. So how much is p? P is 5, this is 9, ratio how much it is, difference 1. So this answer is what? My 9:1. This answer is what? My 9:1. Okay, so this is the way. See, there are the other way also, but I think this is the quite simplest way, so you can do with it. Now read this question. The question is, 35 sweets are distributed among Sita and Geeta. There are two children. I have, suppose somebody has 35 of sweets, and they want to distribute in between this Sita and Geeta in the ratio of 4:3. Find the number of sweets received by Sita. Now please understand here. Suppose this is Sita and Geeta, they have the ratio of the 4:3. It means the total is my 7. If I add them, I get 7. It means, please remember, the Sita, how much it is getting? 4 part out of 7 of total. 4 by 7 of total. And how much the Geeta is getting? Geeta is getting 3 part out of 7 of total. This is one understanding. Okay? Or you can do as a Sita and Geeta I know as a 4:3 and the total is my 7. I can find out the value of 1, then I can find out the value of 4 and 3. Let me do that this question. Okay, question एक बार करते हैं, then you will more understand. Sita and Geeta I get 4:3. Total is my 7. So how much the Sita is getting? Sita I know they getting 4 by 7 of total. It means 4 by 7 of 35. So how much it is getting? 20. So Sita how much getting? Sita is getting 20 sweets. कितना मिल रहा है? 20 मिल रहा है. What can be the other way of this? Both are same. ठीक है. Do not worried कि सर पहला वाला करें दूसरा वाला करें. You can understand in both the way and you can use any of the method. There is not an issue. This is 4:3. Total is 7. So can I say this 7 is equal to 35 sweets? Because total is 7 na, and this is how much? 35 sweets are distributed. It means the 7 is equal to 35. Can I divide with this? It means 1 is equal to 5 sweets. If 1 unit is equal to 5 sweets, so how much the Sita is having? Sita is having 4 unit. So 4 is equal to 4 into 5, that is nothing, 20 sweets. Okay. I will recommend just remembering, or you can say you understand both the method. I generally use this one because how I can use them without writing is, I know Sita and Geeta is getting 4/3, total is 7, 7 is equal to 35, 35, 7 is equal to 35, it means 1 is equal to 5. Mentally you can do these type of understanding many times. For example, 2 is equal to 2000. If somebody is asking the value of 5, तो 2 बराबर अगर 2000 रुपये है तो आप बताओ 5 बराबर 5000 होगा ना. What is the problem to find out this? I am not willing to find out. So please apply that unitary method. This is called as a unitary method. ठीक है, हम unitary method ज़्यादातर यूज़ करेंगे. क्लियर है? Now this is then also one question. The two number are in the ratio of 2:5. If 4 is added to each of they would have the ratio of 4:9. Find out the number. Okay, before starting with this you can say question, let me tell you one more understanding as I left you, है ना. मैंने आपको ये भी एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग छोड़ा. मैंने क्या बोला था? लेट मी ट्राई सम क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, थ्योरी कर रहे थे हम, अंडरस्टैंडिंग करा, कॉन्सेप्ट करा. देन आई एम विलिंग टू टेल यू सम मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. हमने कुछ क्वेश्चंस भी करे ये. नाउ वी हैव अंडरस्टूड हाउ वी कैन फाइंड आउट ए रेशियो, बी रेशियो, सी हाउ आई कैन फाइंड आउट ए रेशियो, बी हाउ आई कैन फाइंड आउट एंड डील विद दिस रेशियो टाइप ऑफ सेगमेंट. ओके, let me tell you one most important method that is applicable in all examination if you are opening your mind. मतलब आप ना तरीके से कर रहे हो तो, that application of prime number. Please, application of prime number. Now please understood this one. Okay, this is only valid when options are given to you. Please, this is only valid. Somebody is saying, sir, option is not given, how I can apply? No, you cannot apply this. So this is the method to not solving the question. Actually, this is the method to marking the answer in the examination hall. If you are you can say in sitting in the examination day, and if you are try to mark that answer, you can mark in this way. Let me tell you. So suppose I said that A ratio B is nothing, 7 ratio 11. Okay. Can I assume that A is equal to 7x, B is equal to 11x? Okay. Okay, this is not only valid for prime number, this is also valid for all number, but you have to be more comfortable about number. Okay, it is not the thing that I have taken your 15-minute 20-minute class and you have understood this pattern. I am using this pattern in all the chapters except time and work. There is only one chapter that I am not using this method. Otherwise all the questions generally out of you can say 100 अगर क्वेश्चन की मैं बात करूँ, 60-50 क्वेश्चंस you can easily mark. After 10 or 20 you can easily calculate, and rest 10 or 20 there are a little tougher one. So either you are calculating or depend on your performance, है ना. So this 7x 11x. So what generally we do, हम करते क्या है, we have to find out the value of x ना. So what is this my, suppose x value is 1, so this value is 7, this is 11. Suppose x value is 5, so this is 35, this is 55. Suppose x value is 0.5, x की value क्या है 0.5, so this value is a 3.5, this value is a 5.5. Suppose x value is my 0.3, for an example, point में आएगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा और क्या आएगा, this is 2.1 and this is how much 3.3. And what is the value of, suppose x is 10, this is 70 and this is 110. Suppose x is equal to, for example, how much, आप बोलो 7, नो प्राइम नंबर नहीं लेंगे, कोई भी ले लेते हैं, चलिए 2 ले लेते हैं, है ना. 2 लेंगे तो कितना हो जाएगा, 14 हो जाएगा, 22 हो जाएगा. सपोज x, टेल मी क्या ले लें, 4 लो, 4 ले लेते हैं तो कितना हो जाएगा 28, दिस इज 44, है ना. इसका मतलब क्या है, इफ आई आस्क यू व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ a and if I ask you what is the value of b, आप मुझे एक बात बताओ, ये वैल्यू क्या है. अगर मैं एक ही वैल्यू की बात कर रहा हूँ, व्हाट दे आर, है ना. पढ़ो जरा, 7, 35, 3.5, 2.1, 70, 14, 20 एंड व्हाट दे आर. सर दे आर द मल्टीपल ऑफ 7. It means the value of a is the multiple of 7. This is 99.99% chance that this is not going to be fail. See, if you are blindly using this method, so I am not going to help you, है ना. आपको फिर ये आप ये समझो कि मुझे नहीं लगता है कि यू कैन ईजिली अप्लाई दिस कॉन्सेप्ट. प्लीज़, एवरी कॉन्सेप्ट इज़ हैविंग देयर ओन एडवांटेज एंड द डिसएडवांटेज फॉर दैट, बट वी हैव टू टेक इन द एडवांटेज एंड यूज़ दैम. ठीक है, डू नॉट पैनिक अबाउट दैट what is the what can be the other way to do this, और सर अगर कैसे पता चलेगा, क्या करेंगे. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट द परफॉर्मेंस. धीरे धीरे आप पढ़ते जाओगे, सीखते जाओगे, जानते जाओगे. ठीक है, दिस इज़ नॉट द प्रोसेस ऑफ 30 मिनट 20 मिनट्स और 1 day. दिस इज़ अ प्रोसेस ऑफ 2 months 1 month और 3 months, that depending on the performance of the student. If I ask you what is the value of b, see, observe these numbers. इनको ज़रा आप ऑब्जर्व करो. व्हाट दे आर द सर मल्टीपल ऑफ 11. मल्टीपल ऑफ 11. Sir, how we can what is the advantage of this? Advantage is this, suppose I given you a very easiest question. Do not think कि ऐसा क्वेश्चन आपको मिल जाएगा. If a ratio b is nothing 3:13, find the value of, there are something written, बहुत कुछ लिखा हुआ है इसमें, find the value of b. And there are options. Suppose I given 60, I given 48, I given 39 and I given 44. For an example, I will tell you in exam exact previous examination question, this method is absolutely 100% working, but be bear little time with me so I can make you more understanding in this concept. So the value of b, I know the value of b is given as a 13, so it should be a multiple of 13. It should be a always multiple of 13. This is not a multiple of 13, this is not a multiple of 13, this can be a multiple of 13 and this is not a multiple of 13. It means this is my answer. This is my, I have seen most of the time this the examiner set the question के this methods is twice you can say कभी कभी क्या होता है कि आपको ना एक से ज़्यादा ऑप्शन मिल जाता है, देन स्टूडेंट स्टार्ट पैनिक, सर आपका मेथड नहीं लग रहा, सर दिस इज़ नॉट वैलिड. नो, दिस इज़ ऑलवेज वैलिड, दैट आई विल टेल यू. सो दिस इज़ नॉट द वन डे प्रोसेस प्लीज़, ठीक है. आई विल कम अप विद दिस, इसी का पर्टिकुलर इसी का एक मैं आपको वीडियो बनाऊंगा इसी कॉन्सेप्ट का, then you might be getting more comfortable in this one. But today's I'm teaching you the ratio and the proportion concept, so there is a application of this one. Along with that method, I will tell you this method also to find out the solution, how we can mark it. Okay, so let's start the same segment. दोबारा से हम स्टार्ट करते हैं, अपने उसी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. बट प्लीज़ इफ़ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग दिस, प्लीज़ रिमाइंड इट, पॉज करो, पढ़ो इसको और देखो, समझो, देन जस्ट मूव फॉरवर्ड. डायरेक्टली डू नॉट गो फॉरवर्ड. ओके, ना यस दिस वन इज ओके. आई टोल्ड यू दिस इज ऑल्सो वैलिड फॉर व्हाट, दिस इज ऑल्सो वैलिड फॉर अदर नंबर ऑल्सो. ठीक है, प्राइम नंबर होगा, प्राइम नंबर का मल्टीपल हो, कुछ भी हो सकता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो वैलिड. ओके, दिस इज एन द क्वेश्चन. द टू नंबर आर इन द रेशियो ऑफ 2:5. If 4 is added to each, they would have to be in the ratio of 4:9. They would have to be a ratio in the 4:9. Find out the number. अगर मैं इसको प्राइम नंबर के एप्लीकेशन से करना चाहूँ तो ये क्वेश्चन विद इन 5 seconds you can easily mark this. For an example, listen to me clearly, then I will tell you the method. A:B I know, the 2:5. And after adding 4 in this one, the number becomes 4:9. And I have to find the number. ठीक है, तो आप मुझे बताओ 2, 5, 4, 9 में हम कौन सा सेगमेंट लेना चाहिए, प्राइम नंबर कौन सा है. प्राइम नंबर तो सर 2 भी होता है, लेकिन यार 2 इतना टिपिकल टाइप प्राइम नंबर नहीं है जितना कि 5 और 9 है. 9 मेरा क्या है, प्राइम नंबर का मल्टीपल है. तो कैन आई से दिस स्टेटमेंट कि पहले जो b है वो मेरा 5 का मल्टीपल होगा. व्हेन आई ऐड 4 इंटू बी आई गेट द मल्टीपल ऑफ 9. दोबारा से सुनो ज़रा प्लीज़. कैन आई से पहला जो नंबर है, सबसे पहले जो मेरा b है, b इज़ अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 5 बिकॉज 5 इज़ गिवन. If I add 4 in this number, it is become a multiple of 9 or not? Yes, it means, can I apply? 44 में 4 use करा, 44 बना. Is it a multiple of 9? No, this is not the set. 45 में 4 add करा, it is a multiple of 5, no doubt. But if I add a 4, 49, is it become the multiple of? No. This is 45, yeah, it is a multiple of 5. But if I add the 4 in here, this is become 59, so this is not a multiple. I left only one option, or you can check it directly, that 50 plus 4, that is 54. It is a multiple of 9 also, it is a multiple of 5. So there is only one set, one option that is satisfying this condition. So that answer is what, my D. See, now to make you more understand, I have calculated these all 4 options. But if you are good enough in this method, your eyes see when these 4 options, you can directly understand ki what is that my answer. Okay, so please try this again, repeat it. आप इसे ट्राई करेंगे. what can be the possible understanding, sir? और क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या कर सकते हैं? See the method. See, I am not recommending this one, but लेकिन देखो, अगर if you are not comfortable this one, then only one method we left. हम ना एक ही रह जाता हमारे पास में जो हमें यूज़ करना है. So what can be the thing is, initially my number is A:B, they are in the ratio of 2:5, है ना. So can I say that A is nothing 2x and B is nothing 5x? And what I did here, 4 is added to each number, then the number become 4:5. Suppose इसमें मैंने 4 ऐड करा और इसमें भी 4 ऐड करा, एंड दिस नंबर बिकम्स व्हाट, 4:9. ये नंबर क्या बन गया, 4:9 बन गया. कैन आई क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई दिस एंड कैन आई फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ x? सो दिस इज व्हाट माई 18x plus 36 is equal to 20x plus 16. If it is goes here, it is goes there, so this is a 36 minus 16 is equal to 20x minus of 18x. This is nothing 2x and this is nothing 20, so this x is equal to 10. if I get x is equal to 10, so what is that value of a? A is nothing 2x, so this is 2 into 10 that I get as a 20. If b is nothing 5x, that 5 into 10 that I got a 50. Okay, this is the basic method. The generally books also taking this written in books में भी ऐसा लिखा होता है, then you can easily understand this method. Okay, there is one other understanding that is also important for this. Please understand this whole. You might be thinking कि sir why are you teaching one to other method, then other method, then other method. See, I am not teaching you more than one method, but I am just making you more understandable कि you can analyze in this way also, in this way also, and this way also. So whatever you are liking कि यार I am just comfortable in this one, you can use that. But every time if you are using this method now, I don't think you are doing good. But if you are doing this way, this first way, that means absolutely you are doing on the wrong, or you can say you are on the right path. Okay, trust me, you will never face a problem while solving in this way. Okay, now let me another way. I know this a ratio b is nothing 2 ratio 5, and I know this becomes 4 ratio 9 when it added same number. तो ये मेरा क्या है, +4 है, ये मेरा कितना हो रहा है, +2 हो रहा है. इसका मतलब है क्या ये दोनों सेम है, बिकॉज आई हैव टू ऐड 4 ईयर एंड 4 ईयर. मैंने दोनों तरफ क्या ऐड करा है, 4 ऐड करा है. लेकिन व्हेन आई एम टेकिंग द डिफरेंस आई एम गेटिंग +4 ईयर एंड 2 4 ईयर 2 है ना, दोनों तरफ प्लस प्लस तो नहीं है. इट मीन्स आई हैव टू मेक दीज टू डिफरेंस सेम. सेम करने का मेथड क्या है, प्लीज़ टेक अ डिफरेंस, डिफरेंस इज 5, टेक अ डिफरेंस, डिफरेंस इज 3. क्या करा मैंने, नीचे डिफरेंस लिया और ऊपर डिफरेंस लिया. नीचे वाले का डिफरेंस का मल्टीप्लाई आई नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई इन दिस वन, एंड दिस 3 इज मल्टीप्लाई विद दिस वन. प्लीज़ अंडरस्टैंड, ये मेरा मल्टीप्लाई इसके साथ होगा और ऊपर वाला डिफरेंस नीचे वाले के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा. कैन आई राइट 10 एंड 25, एंड इफ आई 3 मल्टीप्लाई कैन आई राइट 12 एंड 27. यस. So earlier the number is become that a ratio b, then this number is become now this 12 ratio 27. This is +2, this is also +2. See, make a difference, difference same हो गया ना. If it is difference is same, so how much I have added? I have added this 4. मैंने कितना ऐड करा, 4 ऐड करा. तो can I apply the unitary method? Can I apply? Yes, we can apply. So how we can apply? Can I say this 2 is equal to 4? And this 1 is equal to 2. If 1 is equal to 2, what is the value of b? B is nothing 25, so that is the thing 25 into 2, that is 50. And what is a? A is what, my 10, so a is nothing 10 into 2, that is 20. So again I got a 20 and 50. So please, if you are using your options, see this is only valid when they are given the options. केवल ऑप्शन गिवन है तभी वैलिड है ये, ठीक है. अदरवाइज देयर माइट बी अ n नंबर ऑफ सॉल्यूशन इन दिस सेगमेंट, बट दिस इज वैलिड. दिस इज सेकंड केस वैलिड फॉर ऑल. इफ ऑप्शंस इज नॉट गिवन, दैट इज नॉट गिवन, ठीक है. दिस इज व्हाई आई राइट दिस इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज इन एज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू रिक्वायर्ड. अगर आप मेथड से करना चाहते हैं तो दिस इज एन एफिशिएंट मेथड टू अटेम्प्ट द क्वेश्चन ऑफ द रेशियो एंड प्रपोर्शन, ठीक है. और अगर आप डिविजिबिलिटी मेथड से करना चाहते हैं तो दिस इज एन द एफिशिएंट वन. So please, if you did not understand any of these concepts, so what you will do, just revise it ना, रिमाइंड करेंगे आप, बार बार इसको एक बार देखेंगे, सुनेंगे, then you might be getting the correct understanding of these 3 methods. So please, these are only the 3 understanding in the ratio and proportion. If you are comfortable with this one, I think you can be able to solve any of the questions. Now yeah, this is a question, options is not given, ठीक है. If options are not given, so I am not going to, you can say, apply the divisibility method. I am going to solve it. So the ratio of ages of a, b and c, so this is a, b and c, they are the 7:5:4. If c's age is 32 years, अगर c का एज कितना है मेरा 32 ईयर है, फाइंड आउट द सम ऑफ द a, b and c. So can I find out the summation? How much? 7 5 12 12 and 16. इसका मतलब क्या है, C का एज मेरा कितना दे रखा है 4, तो कैन आई से दैट 4 इज इक्वल टू 32. देखो, क्योंकि C का एज कितना है 4 है, और 4 का वैल्यू कितना है 32 ईयर. व्हाट इज द सम ऑफ A प्लस B प्लस C? 16. इसका मतलब है 4 का वैल्यू अगर 32 है देन आई हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ 16. 16 इज नथिंग a प्लस बी प्लस सी. हाउ आई कैन? सर इसमें 4 का मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं, ये 16 बन जाएगा, इसमें 4 का मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं, टेंशन खत्म. तो 32 इंटू 4. So this will be a 8 and this will be a 12. So that answer of this question is your 1 to 8. Okay. Now please listen it again. If you are not get this, what is written? That A ratio B ratio C, they are nothing. That A ratio B ratio C is nothing. 7 ratio 5 ratio 4. Okay. Now the C age is 32. It means the C age I have 4. 4 is equal to 32 years. Okay. नाउ फाइंड आउट द सम ऑफ द एज ए बी सी. ए बी सी का सम कितना होगा? 7 + 5 12, 12 + 5 4 16. इसका मतलब है आई नो 4 यूनिट इज इक्वल टू 32 एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ 16. सो कैन आई मल्टीप्लाई विथ 4 ईयर टू मेक इट 16 एंड इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई 4 ईयर टू मेक इट 128 ईयर. It means if 4 is equal to 32, 16 is equal to 128. So that answer is my 128. Okay. Now the next one. Yes. If you know the divisibility method na, you can easily mark that answer. Now read it. The ratio of ages of 4 member of a family is 9:8:3:2. The average age of family is 32 year. Average क्या दे रखा है आपको? 32 year दे रखा है. Then what is the age of the eldest person? So if I know there are 4 person, 9:8:3:2, हो सकता है आप में से किसी का आंसर आ गया हो. So 9:8:3:2. What is the eldest person? Eldest person is 9. And 9 is what? 9 is the multiple of a prime number. So can I say whatever the value of this eldest person, that will be a multiple of 9? Can I say? So this is not a multiple of 9, this is not a multiple of 9, this is not a multiple of 9. There is only one option, then we left with a multiple of 9. So the option A is my answer. Got it? Let's do this question with the basic method. So this is the 9, 8, 3 and 2. So what is that average? Can I assume this is 9x, 8x, 3x and 2x? What is that average? 9x plus 8x plus 3x plus 2x upon 4, because average is nothing, sum of all upon numbers is equal to 22. So can I say this is 17, 20 and 22? 22 of x is equal to how much? 22 into 4. So 22 से 20 cancel हो जाएगा, x is equal to 4. If x is equal to 4, what is the age of eldest person? Eldest person age is nothing, 9x. So 9 into 4 is nothing. What is that? My 36 years. Okay. Okay, this is a direct question, so you are getting that directly, that 9 is equivalent to, you can say, multiple of this value is the multiple of 9. So I directly mark this answer. If you want to solve it, solve in this way. Okay. Next, yeah, please understand this. The number of marbles with A and B in the ratio of the 10:11. The number of marble in the ratio of 10:11. Which of the following cannot be the possible number of marbles with A and B together? इसका मतलब है A और B के साथ मेरे पास वैल्यू है 10 and 21. वो कह रहा है कि टोटल के साथ इनमें से कौन सा पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं होगी. सॉरी, दिस इज 11. तो टोटल करेंगे तो कितना हो जाएगा? 21 हो जाएगा. इसका मतलब है कैन आई से द टोटल इज डिविजिबल बाय 21, है ना? हो सकता है. इसका मतलब हुएवर नंबर विच इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 21, दैट इज नॉट एन आंसर. इसका मतलब है वो कह रहा है कैन नॉट वाला. इसका मतलब है जो 21 से डिवाइड नहीं होगा वही आंसर होगा. ये देखो 21 से डिवाइड है 9 टाइम्स, ये 21 से डिवाइड है, इसका मतलब ये भी आंसर नहीं है, ये भी आंसर नहीं है. ठीक है. अभी अगर मैं इसकी बात करूं तो देखो ये भी 21 से कितने 11 टाइम्स डिवाइड है, ये भी आंसर नहीं है. इसका मतलब है दैट आंसर इज व्हाट माय 153. सो दैट करेक्ट आंसर इज माय 153. दिस इज ओनली वैलिड ऑफ, यू कैन से, डिविजिबिलिटी टाइप ऑफ सेगमेंट कि a प्लस बी मेरा 21 आया, तो 21 से जो भी नंबर डिवाइड नहीं होगा ना वही आंसर नहीं है. क्योंकि वो तो पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है, 210 भी हो सकता है, 189 भी हो सकता है, 231 भी हो सकता है, लेकिन 153 को हम 21 टोटल हो गया, 13153 को हम 10:11 के फॉर्मेट में हम डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। नाउ डू दिस, आप ट्राई करो एक बार। द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द क्लास इज 70, the strength of the class is 70, which of the following can not be the ratio of number of boys and girl in the class। तो इनमें से बॉयज़ और गर्ल्स का टोटल कितना है मेरा 70, तो देखिए टोटल कितना है 7, दैट कैन बी पॉसिबल। टोटल कितना है मेरा 14 मेरा पॉसिबल हो सकता है, ये 5 है, ये भी पॉसिबल हो सकता है। वो कह रहा है कैन नॉट बी अ पॉसिबल, सो दिस इज 11। इसका मतलब है 11 का डिवाइड 70 में नहीं जाएगा, इसका मतलब है यही आंसर है, दे आर नॉट एन आंसर। कैन नॉट वाला पूछ रहा है, इसलिए 11 वाला आंसर होगा ना, 11 मेरा डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं होने वाला है, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, या गुड, ओके। सी दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू कैन इजीली डू विद द हेल्प ऑफ यू कैन से सेम डिविजिबिलिटी मेथड, बट राइट नाउ दिस इज नॉट गिवन टू अस ना, ये आपको नहीं गिवन है। सो द रेशियो ऑफ द नंबर ऑफ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन इन द पार्टी इज 3:4। द रेशियो ऑफ नंबर ऑफ लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन इन द रेशियो ऑफ पार्टी ऑफ 3:4। इसका मतलब है लेडीज़ एंड जेंट्स का आपका जो रेशियो है वो 3:4 है। इफ़ 8 लेडीज़ ज्वाइन द पार्टी, उन्हें 8 लेडीज़ ज्वाइन करा, देन द रेशियो ऑफ लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन बिकम्स 5:4। Find out the number of gentlemen in the party. Now please understood, this can be question done by with the help of option, but here the option is not given, so I am just telling you the method to solve it. See, हो क्या रहा है, ये पार्टी है, पार्टी में पहले 3:4 में मेरा लेडीज़ और जेंटलमैन थे, हुआ क्या 8 लेडीज़ और आ गई, जेंट्स में तो कोई चेंजेस हुआ नहीं, तो कितना हो गया 4:5 हो गया। इसका मतलब है जेंट्स रिमेन सेम, देखो सेम है, इसका मतलब है कुछ नहीं करना आपको। अगर ये सेम नहीं होता, फॉर एन एग्जांपल ये सेम नहीं होता और लॉजिकली अगर जेंट्स सेम है, लॉजिकली जेंट्स सेम है और ये सेम यहाँ नंबर सेम नहीं होते, देन वी हैव टू मेक दीज नंबर सेम, ठीक है। आगे क्वेश्चन आएंगे, हमें ये नंबर सेम बनाना पड़ता, लेकिन यहाँ तो देखो जेंट्स भी सेम है, बनाना सेम है, जेंट्स 4। इसका मतलब है लेडीज़ में कितने का इंक्रीमेंट हुआ, +2 का। एंड कैन आई राइट दिस +2 इज़ नथिंग 8 लेडीज़, this 2 +2 is nothing 8 ladies, and this 1 is nothing 4 ladies, this 1 is nothing 4 ladies, ठीक है। if 1 is nothing 4 person, generally this is what my 4 persons है, ठीक है, पर्सन से आप ले लो, ठीक है। 1 is equal to 4, so find the number of gentlemen in the party. How many gentlemen in the party? 4. so if 1 is equal to 4, then 4 is equal to gentlemen, 4 is equal to 4 into 4, that is 16 gentlemen. So the total gentlemen are 16. Okay, now do this again. The ratio of present age of mother and son are in the ratio of 4:1. 12 year from the now, the ratio of become 2:1. Find the present age of mother and son respectively. ठीक है, इसका मतलब है प्रेजेंट एज, ना प्रेजेंट एज मेरे पास में मदर और सन का जो है वो मेरे पास 4:1 है। 12 ईयर फ्रॉम नाउ, 12 ईयर फ्रॉम नाउ, इसमें भी 12 ऐड करा और इसमें भी 12 ऐड करा, दे हैव टू बिकम 2:1। प्लीज अप्लाई द डिविजिबिलिटी मेथड, you will get an answer. See, suppose this is what my answer. For an example, just choose this one. So this is the 9, this is 36, no problem, this is matching the segment. अगर मैं इसमें मेरा +2 करा, so this is become how much? 21, and this is +12, so how much? 48. Is there 2:1? No, it means this is not an answer. Similarly, 28, 6 plus 12, that is 18, and this is 12, it has become 40. Is there? No. Do it. 24, 6 plus 12, that is 18, and this is 12, that is 36. So they are raised 2:1. So there is only one option, that is C is my correct answer. This is the way. Okay. So these calculation you can do in your mind as well. For an example, 9 plus 12 कितना होता है मेरा 21, 36, 48, तो 21 48 का 2:1 का है ही नहीं सेगमेंट। 6 18, 12 एंड 28 प्लस 12 40, और 18 और 40 का 2:1 है ही, बन ही नहीं रहा। 6 प्लस 12 18, 12 प्लस 12 24 प्लस 12 36, तो 18 36 मेकिंग 2:1, 1. So this is what my answer. We can orally check this segment. Okay, see, I'm not telling right now the method to find out the question of is. If you want to find out, then we tell me, sorry, I'm just telling you the answer. Okay, the method to find out the solution, please. I know that mother and son having 4:1 is after 12 year. 12 year ago, 12 year later, they are the 2:1. This difference is 0, difference is -2. How it is? I told you ना आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, difference same करना पड़ेगा. So difference is equal to 1, difference is equal to 3. I have to multiply this difference to this one, this difference to this one. So the new ratio will be a 4:1, and new you can say will be a 6:3. Difference is 2. Difference is how much? Difference is 2. इट मीन दोनों का डिफरेंस सेम है. और ये डिफरेंस है कितना? ये वाली मेरी प्रेजेंट एज है और ये मेरे पास में 12 ईयर लेटर. हियर द डिफरेंस इज माई 12 ईयर. तो कैन आई से दिस 2 इज नथिंग 12 ईयर? If this 2 is nothing 12 year, 1 is equal to how much? 6 year. So what is the son? Son is my 1. And what is 4? 4 is my mother. Mother is equal to 4. 4 is nothing. 6 into that is 24 year. Okay. So that is the way to find out the solution. Now, thank you very much. The rest part I will take in the next class. So we have some upcoming courses, online courses. We are starting from 10th of October. So please, you will get the live session under segment, face to face live classes, or you can say face to face classes. आपको टीचर का फेस दिखेगा, what the teacher is telling, everything. Recorded lecture भी आपको मिलेगा. Study material, whatever the required, whatever the you can say subscription plan you are taking. So according to that, you will get a study material. And similarly, assignments, you will get a assignment for each and every chapter. The tricks, methods, whatever we are applying, so you will get the bundle of that only. You know? Discussion classes, if you are having any doubt, so you can discuss, or you can say faculty, you can discuss in the group also, and you can discuss at the time of class also. Okay. Test series, you will get a test series also, and daily current affair classes. So you, for register, you can call us on this number, and you can say mail on this, or you can check our website. So it might be a good experience for you as well. Okay. And along with this session, or you can say this 10th of October live, you can say we are starting session, we are starting the scholarship live test as well from October 5th to 9th October. The timing is 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6. Okay, register now, and please be subscribe, share, so you might get the notification for upcoming videos, lecture, and share the for other also, so they might be getting the advantage as you are getting. Okay, thank you very much, and keep update, be subscribe, and you can say like our sessions, so you might getting the good you can say experience of it. Okay.